Hello you guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm going to be going over some things that I'm not buying anymore. I've noticed that everybody really loves these videos, so do I, because I click on a lot of them. And just to see, oh shit, maybe that's something I can cut out or whatever, you know. So I'm just gonna, this is not an exhaustive list by any shape of the imagination, but I'm just gonna kind of go over this, and then at the end of what I'm not going to buy, I'm going to tell you some things that where my expenses are going to go up a little bit. And so I'll start off with this one. So the first one is napkins. And I know a lot of people have gotten rid of napkins a long time ago, but I like to have something on the table because we eat at the table quite often. So I like to have something on the table, but I'm not buying them anymore. We ran out and I decided, no, we can just use paper towels. I still do use those because, you know, for cleaning up nasty messes and whatever, we have some of those in the kitchen. So that's number one. The next one is cleaning supplies, which I haven't bought these for, you know, for the most part for a while. I do mostly make my own cleaning stuff, just with, you know, dish soap, vinegar, baking soda, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do though, because I still buy a lot of laundry supplies, I think what I'm going to do is like either not buy fabric softener or not buy dryer sheets, or one of the two. I haven't figured out which one I do. If you have anything, you know, any tips on the laundry stuff as far as, I know I can use vinegar for fabric softener and that kind of thing. We don't use it that often, but we still do use it sometimes. So, but as far as like the static, let me know down in the comments. And also, I do know some people use dryer balls and that kind of thing. I just don't want to have another thing to buy, is my point. And so if you have something that I don't have to buy, let me know down in the comments. Okay, the next one is clothes, and this is for this year. My husband and I are both set. We don't need anything, especially right now, this time of year. We live in the Pacific Northwest, and so everything is about layering, right? Because sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. You just never know what the weather is, so you wear a jacket anyway. We just don't need a whole lot of things. I don't think probably anything really this year. We'll see. We'll see as the year goes on. But as far as probably for the first whole half of the year, I know I said whole half. Anyway, just carry on. For the first half of the year, I don't think we're going to need anything. Okay, the next one is drinks. Now, when I say that, we were buying coconut waters. We were buying like seltzer waters, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And we ran out of the seltzer waters. The store that I go to a lot doesn't carry them. They also don't have the coconut water. So I am gonna have to find a new spot for the coconut water, because we do use that more of like a medicinal kind of thing for headaches and that kind of thing. So I am gonna have to find somewhere else to get that. But as far as the rest of the drinks, I know in a few of my grocery hauls, you guys have seen me get soda. The only reason I get soda is when we have a party. And we have parties or people over quite regularly. But, I mean, usually my husband and I, our favorite thing is the seltzer waters, and we're not buying them anymore. So, those are out. I think we have one left, and it was just, no, we're done with that. Okay. The next one is shoes. That kind of goes along with our clothes. We don't really need any at all. I don't need any, and my husband doesn't need any. He did just get a pair for Christmas. So we probably need to go through our shoes. So we definitely, you know, and get rid of some, but so I don't think we need any. But okay, the next one is books, and I love books, but we're not buying them. There was a book that I wanted to read. Hold on, let me think of what it was. It was called The 12-Week Year, and I saw Kate Caden, she's doing a book club with that. Anyway, so I looked it up, and oh, I really wanted to get the book. I was thinking about ordering it, and I decided I can listen to it for free on YouTube. I don't need the book. So that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of listening through it. And if I decide at the end that I want to get the book, I will put it on my list for next year. But this year, we're not buying any books. Okay, the next one is eating out. Now, we stopped doing that. Well, not stopped 100%, but really, took it way down when I quit working back in June, I think. I was working at a restaurant, and so it's one of those things. When you work at a restaurant, you don't want to cook, and the last thing I don't know, you don't want to be in the kitchen. And so now that I'm home, though, we eat at home. And so that has been really helpful. So now what we do is we decided that only 2 times a month can we go out. I did not set a dollar amount for it because we pretty much know what it is. But I didn't set a dollar amount. We're just going to do 2 times. And sometimes we're not even going to use it because we've gotten out of the habit. It was a huge habit. Just like, going to get your coffee or, whatever. It was a huge habit. And so we just got out of it. We broke the habit. And so now it's kind of like, Plus, it just doesn't taste very good. And so I'm not sure. Maybe it never did. And we just didn't notice because we were doing it all the time. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's one of the things that we are lessening or just not doing. And then another one is holiday decor. Now, when I decorated for Christmas, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff for this. Which, that's the only holiday I decorate for is Christmas. But I couldn't believe how much stuff I have accumulated. Anyway, we're not doing any more holiday decor. I'm going to use what I've got. And this year it was, when I decorated the house, it was a lot less of everything. Usually it's a lot more busy and all of that in the house. I put more stuff up and out, but this time I didn't. And I liked it. I didn't have the overwhelming feeling. And so I really like that. So that's another thing I'm not buying. Okay, so moving on to some things that are going to go up in my budget. And one of those I think is going to be like health stuff as far as supplements, different foods. Like, for example, today I am going and spending half of my budget, actually, because I can get a good deal on them, half of my grocery budget on a bunch of wild blueberries. Now, we have a smoothie every single day, and so I make a big jug of smoothie like every couple of days, and we use 2, 3, 4, it just depends on how big of one I'm making, but we use a lot of wild blueberries. And so today I'm going to get 5 bags, and they're about $12 a piece, but I do have a $10 off to use, so I'm going to go get them today because I won't be able to get the $10 off at another time. So, which thankfully, shopping this way as far as sales every week and stuff, I don't have a lot to get because I have a pretty good stockpile at home. So that's something that's going to be going up. Another thing that'll be going up is I am going to be getting a massage at least a couple times a month. My daughter is a massage therapist, and so we came up with a plan because my muscles and everything are very jacked up, and we came up with a plan. She came up with a plan, actually. I didn't really do anything. She's the one that did it. She's the professional. So the plan is for that. I know you didn't ask, but that's okay. I'm going to tell you. Is I'm going to do some yoga before I go. She's going to put, heat on me and massage my muscles and do all of that. And then I am going to go home after that and do an Epsom salts bath is my plan. And so I think in doing that, it would take a lot of the stress, physical stress out of my body. And I think, and And the reason I say that is because being a waitress for so many years, my upper body is just wrecked. And so my muscles are just like rocks. And they sometimes cause pain. So we're going to work on that. And so that will be something that is going to go into my budget as well. And so what the cool thing is a couple things that are going down in my budget are, like today I got a notice saying that my gas company is going to be lowering our bill. Because we do what they call equal pay, which is every month we pay the same amount. They just average it over the course of a year. And right now is when they do all of their averaging and figure out when, or how much is going to be the next year's bill. And so it's going to be going down because we didn't use nearly what we did in the last time frame. And so those are some things that I've got going on in my life. And I've decided that I'm not going to do the yearly budget anymore. I have done that for a few years now. I'm going to just do more so a monthly budget, zero-based monthly budget. We got a really good, budget form from our financial guy. And so I've been learning how to use it. And I think it'll take me a couple months, but I will figure this out. So that's what I've got going on. Let me know what you got going on. So now that it's 2024, are you going to be upping any of your bills or lessening them? You've realized you didn't need this or that or whatever. I would like to know all the details. So let me know down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.